The new GTA 6 trailer is lying to us, hiding its real truth of its 30 plus hour story into small little Easter eggs, hinting to the true villain of the game. Welcome back, dear theorists, to the channel, and this year's exciting event, the trailer for GTA 6 is finally out, but the game still has to wait because it's coming out next year, May 2026. Well, I guess this is kind of the second exciting event with the release of a new playable movie game, but I think we'll dive into that another day. And here today we have a GTA 6 theory before GTA 6. Guess that's what happens when you delay your game for the release of May 2026. So dear viewers, once again Rockstar have released a new trailer. Once again it's amazing. Once again its music is on point. Once again its characters are beautiful, and once again it's absolute cinema with a beautiful world design, character story, and juicy lore. We know we love that in this channel. Rockstar's new trailer is showing us through its Easter eggs, dialogue, and imagery with subtle symbolism hiding in every song, shirt, and artwork that the villain is actually not the cops for once. So let's begin. So in Rockstar's second trailer, we are actually more focused on the location of the game rather than the character or the character development in depth. We are focused on the beautiful and extravagant, which is supposed to be a parallel for the real world Miami. And just before we carry on, guys, let's talk about something. It's time for fun facts with Playful. So before we carry on with the video, did you guys actually know that Rockstar used a real life person as the base for the GTA San Andreas version, who you probably know as CJ, and its goated dialogue?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Just a cool thing I thought you guys didn't know. Comment down below if y'all actually knew this top tier secret. So there are a lot of small references and Easter eggs in the game, like this jersey of the Manatees, which is supposed to be a reference to the Miami Dolphins. And there's this strip club called 919, also a reference to the actual real life Miami strip club 11. The changes of the game actually affect the coming up story implications as they start to form Rockstar's basic logic of the world. They start from rock bottom. Jason and Lucia, the main characters of GTA 6, racing to change their lives for the better, which can also be seen in the first trailer where they do small heists on rundown low-income areas, and in the second trailer where we straight on see them doing a full bank robbery with literal dangerous machinery, going through dangerous missions, all to change their life for the better, that pay more and use heavy machinery. So Lucia, yeah, she's the secret villain of the game, as shown distinctively in the second trailer. I bet you wasn't looking at that. When Lucia is getting out of prison, she's wearing a shirt that says, "I went down with the Leviathan." A Leviathan is an ancient serpent, like a biblical demon in the Hebrew Bible. This thing was said to live in the depths of the sea, or something like that. It was huge. Like, when I say huge, I mean huge. Like, worldly huge. It was a serpent of chaos known to eat the damned. Lucia's shirt is basically screaming to us that she is in bed with the serpent, which follows through on what the website is actually telling us. Quote, "More than anything, Lucia wants a good life her mom has dreamed of." End quote. Quote, "But instead of her half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. Lucia is committed to her plans, no matter what it takes." Lucia may even end up siding with the actual villains of the game, the cops. The same actual people who Jason was actually conspiring with that got them into this mess. Now imagine that betrayal. While the website plays it off like Lucia's following her ambitions, I actually think it's more than that, and she could be doing it for herself and someone on the side. No, it's not Jason. No, it's not the cops. Because, dear viewers, Lucia is pregnant. I'll prove it to you all. As we see Jason riding through town, we hear a song in Haitian Creole, not in English. The song is called Child Support by Zen Glenn. When looking at the list of songs that actually played through the trailer, I thought it could just be a sad song of the Rockstar games trying to show us Jason's pain and someone in prison, you know, a sad mixtape, something of sorts. Oh, but dear viewers, was I wrong? It's far, far much worse than that. It's a symbolized song because the song is in another language, but the basic gist of the song is... So the song is about a man who's been recently put in prison because of his partner. And in America, they're actually taking pride putting women's security first more than men, as the man's partner refuses to let the child be part of his life. So through Jason's betrayal with the cops, it could actually lead to Lucia betraying him as well, taking the cops' side and the cops siding to protect the woman, leaving Lucia to reap the reward with her future unborn child.
Wait 1 good minute. How do you know Jason is in cahoots with the cops?
So this guy here, yeah, the one talking to the cops, I'm actually theorizing that he is Jason. To tell the truth, dear viewers, we don't have much to go off, but we can see from the classic unkept back hair and his body type, we can somewhat see that it could be Jason. And we can also see from this scene saying us cops gotta stick together.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
As in some parts of the trailer, we can also see people accusing Jason of being a fed.
This full effect?
Now back to the cop scene. It's important to note that this footage here is not body cam footage like the one we saw on the first trailer. It's important to note that this scene here is actually in first person, which could be implying that one of our lead characters is here. Most definitely Jason. It would be strange if we were getting this secretive meeting scene if there wasn't any actual connection to the lead characters. If that's the case, it would actually put this line said in the scene, "We cops gotta stick together," into perspective and practically confirm that Jason is an undercover cop, or in the very least some kind of informant. Regardless of which theory is actually correct, it's practically saying to us in our faces that the cops are gonna betray Jason. And about Lucia being pregnant, y'all might not actually believe me without actual proof, which I do have in fact. Look at this scene, look at it very closely. Can you see what Rockstar is actually trying to show us? They are zooming in. They are showing us that it's an important action we need to pay attention to. The only reason someone actually wraps someone else's tummy is to signify that there is a person in the way, a future unborn child on the way. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if Lucia gets pregnant midway through the story. But dear viewers, I think we probably know GTA by now for its multiple endings. Maybe we'll just choose the ending where they all live happily ever after. But dear viewers, I guess we'll just have to wait for 2026 to find out. But that's just a playful theory.